I mean, I'm a bit worried about it. It's a big sort of, security issue.
I think it's very good idea.
We're all being, observed in many ways in this country already.
Do both of you have an idea what digital ID is?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Rough idea.
Yeah, that's good. So what are your general opinions so far on, what are your thoughts on?
I think it's a bit of an invasion of privacy personally. Like there's like decent ideas behind it, but at the same time it's not worth the hassle. Like the negatives outweigh the cons.
Generally, I think it's bad how phones are becoming so prominent in our lives, and essentially how everyone is kind of being forced to use them.
I think it's very good idea because we can.
Digital IDs,
Yes, because we can enjoy much more convenient life and maybe much more safer.
I mean, I'm a bit worried about it. It's a big sort of, security issue. If there was a data leak, that would be a big problem for just everyone.
A lot of people have said about the security and the safety. You think that's like the main kind of priority then with this move?
It is, yeah, but I worry that it's going a bit far, for security. It's it's a lot of personal data just.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, I've come from Hong Kong actually, and in Hong Kong, everybody from the age of 11 has an ID card given to them, and it's quite normalized. So when I first came here, it was when I heard about the idea, it seemed I was surprised that the UK didn't have it already. But obviously in Hong Kong, we've seen a lot of democratic backsliding, and people's rights have been degraded. So I can understand why here in the UK, where those rights that are so important, people are more worried about something like this, which could be seen as controlling.
Well, I feel that it's been tried many times, meaning the effort to make it happen is tried often, but I just feel it's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
I really do.
Interesting. What would you say then, leading on from that?
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay.
I think also, I agree with basically everything that Stab said, but also I think it's just sort of a bit of a big push. I don't think it's necessary at all.
I don't think personally it's matters too much, but I've seen there's a lot of public outcry, and I can see where they're coming from. I think I'm more swaying with the majority. Obviously, they said about the petition there, 2.8 million signatures. There's a decent amount of people hating on it.
Some people are worried about data breaches and the safety of their data. Would that be something?
That seems like something that I would be a bit concerned about. Yeah.
So, what are your initial thoughts, you'd say, on the topic of digital IDs as compared to the physical IDs we use at the moment?
I think digital IDs is quite scary over the initial that I've heard about it. It's quite scary because I've seen in cases where they've introduced something similar in other countries, such as Southeast Asia. It's used very sparingly in cases that you get mistaken identity quite a lot. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
Do you see any positives, potential positives that could be?
Not really, no. I think the system we're going through.
We've already got ideas.
Yeah, we already have ideas now. Yeah, there's no point having a digital ID.
Even considering this kind of thing, maybe we can enjoy much more, convenient life. And
I guess it would be useful for people to have, because it's in case you forget your ID or whatever.
I think yes, maybe the people get used to this kind of thing more and more, and even the elder people can enjoy and have a very good benefit from this kind of system.
Well, there are certainly benefits to having an ID card in terms of accessing services, but I think there's quite a slippery slope of saying, "Oh, this is just for convenience," and I would be quite worried about the risks of that.
If you had
there's the argument about it being for migration and preventing illegal migration, which I don't really. I guess I don't know so much about how that would be enforced.
There's been talk. The reason why they wanted to bring it in was for illegal immigration. Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you agree with that stance?
I was just thinking more of linking everything together. If it's let's just say your driver's license, your national insurance, all of it was linked into one card, then maybe that could be good. But even then, that has its downfalls of cyber security and all of that.
Issues.
Okay. And the whole illegal immigration thing, I just think it takes away from real issues that are going on.
It's kind of all negative, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's important to try and keep people safe, but this is a very controlling way to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just not a fan.
What are the negatives for you generally, and would be for yourself personally?
And then it's like we are not sure how the data is gonna be stored. Like if there's some like hackers, let's say, if they just invade data, then we're all exposed. So I don't think it's like a really good idea. But I think the reason they put like the idea of it is quite like reasonable for me.
Obviously, there are issues with the internet and stuff, but this isn't a good solution.
Yeah. Why would you say it's not like a good solution in that sense? Like the main reason, really.
Well, because like the way like a lot of this, like the stuff with the Online Safety Act as well has been going is like it's been blocking websites which aren't just like sexual in nature or whatever. It's been like, or even sexual in nature. Some younger people who don't have ID and would need ID can't get to places which they should have access to.
Yeah.
Like sexual health websites and stuff like that. Because like, young people will have sex.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is like, even if it does make our lives more convenient, we can't just say, oh, we'll go on with whatever makes our life convenient. Oh, maybe not voting is more convenient or whatever. That's an extreme example, but
for general and yourself.
I can't think of any obvious negative other than the fact that I don't like the idea that you might have to carry it on you. I know in other countries in Europe people do, and even say, for instance, driving, they have to have the license in the car, in the vehicle. But
you always have to have a digital ID ready to show and
I mean, the digital footfall, we're all being, observed in many ways in this country already.
And also it's not very accessible for like elderly people, homeless people. They don't like always have the phones as well needed for that. So I just don't think it's going to exclude a lot of people, also people with like disabilities as well, where they may not be able to use a phone in the same way that other people do.